The simplest way to explain this would be to stop giving yourself the free will to assume that your specific person does not want you. You are giving yourself the free will to assume that you've been rejected, that your specific person does not want you, and you expect to take away their free will using some magic trick. Hi guys, my name is Akshay and I am a manifestation coach. All my contact info is in the description. Today's video is in response to a question. Somebody asked me, how can I take away my specific person's free will? How can I get them to comply, to conform, to get them to do exactly what I want? So the first thing was that, is it okay, is it manipulative to control someone using the law of attraction or law of assumption, whatever? Okay, so first thing, you are not controlling anyone. Okay, you are not controlling anyone. You are only changing your conception of yourself. You're only changing your thoughts, your assumptions, beliefs, your attitude, so that people show up in your reality the way you want them to. Obviously, you don't want people to show up in a way that is mean to you, disrespectful to you, that is hurtful to you. That is precisely why you want to change them, to recreate them. You don't change them, you change you. Okay, let me explain with the help of an example. In the news, we hear a lot of incidents of police brutality against African American men, against black men. Police brutality, and there are allegations of racism and stuff. Okay, and I believe that it is an issue and it should be rectified. However, looking at it from a purely manifestational perspective, the same cop who is being racist towards the black man in the hood is protecting the black president in the White House. The same cop who is being brutal, who is being racist towards this black person, is ready to take a bullet in order to protect the president. It's a matter of pride for that cop to be able to protect the leader of his nation. So do you see Barack Obama, the president, and the black person on the street? They are both same individuals, like they are both men of color. However, Barack has a different conception of himself compared to the black man in the hood. Barack invested in himself, and so he is, or rather was, the most powerful man in the world. The same cop is showing up in the reality of this black person in the hood and the black president in the White House differently. The same cop, irrespective of his personal beliefs or whether or not he is a racist person or not, is showing up differently for two different people based on who they are. Free will is not a carrot or an apple or a ball or a toy that you can take away from someone. It is something that happens naturally when you persist in the assumption. So if you have a specific person, you don't do something bad to them, like as in take away their free will. Let him struggle for me. Let him be a lovesick for me. Let him be obsessed with me. That is not something that you do to them. You change your conception of yourself by persisting in the assumption, and that person automatically shows up in your reality differently. The simplest way to explain this would be to stop giving yourself the free will to assume that your specific person does not want you, that your specific person has rejected you, that your specific person is ignoring you, that your specific person is cooler than you and they are sort of out of your league. Stop assuming this nonsense. Okay. Stop giving yourself the free will to spiral. Stop giving yourself the free will to wallow in negativity for days, months, weeks, sometimes years and decades. You are giving yourself the free will to assume that you've been rejected, that your specific person does not want you, and you expect to take away their free will using some magic trick. However, that's not how it works. I can understand that intellectually you know that you should not be spiraling. Intellectually you know that you should not be making other people the master of your emotions. Intellectually you know that you should not be a validation junkie. However, you cannot help it. You cannot help but spiral. That is because your past experiences have been extremely negative and hurtful. And so now you are in this state of extreme lack, anxiety, and desperation. How can you create love when all you are experiencing is extreme lack, desperation, anxiety, doubts, insecurities? How? Okay. It is by assuming a different concept of yourself, by using your imagination to assume, to affirm that I am now loved by this person, I am chosen by this person, I am wanted by this person is showering me with love, this person is pampering me, this person is being very kind, considerate, this person is spoiling me with gifts, dates, vacations. This person always praises me, compliments me. By doing that, by assuming that you are loved, you are chosen, you are wanted, desired, adored, admired, by doing that for an extended period of time, you change the feeling within you. You override the bad experiences of the past because your subconscious mind does not distinguish between the 3D and your imagination. So you're sowing different seeds in order to reap a more plentiful, prosperous harvest. So the only way to take away someone's free will is to take away your own free will to spiral. You have to die to that older version of you, that weak version of you, that spirally version of you, that negative, anxious, insecure, doubtful, fearful version of you. You have to leave that person behind and assume a new identity, that I am loved, I am chosen. It's so easy and natural for me to receive love from my person. And when you remain in that attitude, in that mood, in that state for an extended period of time, it has no choice but to manifest, because you are a perfect match for your desire. You have assumed the identity of the person who already has it. You have overwritten all the nonsense, all the negativity, all the hurtful experiences of the past. You released it. That person does not exist anymore. And so, since you are this new person, other people, okay, when you change, other people change with respect to you, right? Even the simplest example would be like, even if you dress up, you wear a nice tuxedo or a whatever, like an evening dress or something. People start complimenting you. You changed, other people changed towards you. That is how easy this is. You might be wondering, how will your affirmations reach your specific person? I have put a link on the screen somewhere here. You can watch that video. If you like this video, please hit like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Unleash the power within you. And remember that if I said it, I already did it. Thank you.